It's Aamir Qutub again, and we are discussing Australian PR. So today we are going to discuss the first step, which is the eligibility for Australian PR. So before even applying for Australian PR or taking the next step, first step is to identify whether you are eligible for Australian PR or not. Now, most of the time, I see a lot of people who are already eligible for Australian PR and they don't know that, and they spend a lot of money in going for a student visa, coming here, and then spending 2 years without PR, where they should have actually applied for the PR straight away. Sometimes people are not eligible for PR and they waste a lot of money, which is wrong. So it's really important to understand whether you are eligible for PR or not. There are three major steps, and I'm going to take a bit of time on all of these. First step is SOL, which is Skill Occupation List. Now Australia has identified specific skills that are short in Australia. Those are the skills that Australia require, and Australia has opened its gate for the people who have got those specific skills. So what you need to do is there's a link provided below in the description specifically about the skills in the skill occupation list. So you need to go and find whether your skill is in the skill occupation list or not. So just in general sense, most of the engineers, they are in skill occupation list. So if you are a mining engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, electronics engineer, computer engineer, you are most likely to be in skill occupation list. Some of the researchers, scientists and teachers are also in skill occupation list. A lot of trade skills are in skill occupation list as well. Some skills like marketing and sales might not be directly in skill occupation list, but you might have some skills or some background education that might be relevant to skill occupation list. First step is go and check right now on the link below provided whether your occupation is in the skill occupation list or not. If it's there, then that's great. We will move to the next point. If it's not there, probably contact an immigration agent and find out whether. And I'll actually provide you a link below again of the immigration agents that are out there. If your skills is not in skill occupation list, might be a good idea to still get in touch with the skill with an immigration agent that's accredited by the immigration agency accreditation organization of Australia, and I'll provide you the link of that particular assessment agency. So if you are in the skill occupation list, the second most important steps is point test. So to be eligible for PR, there are specific points that you have to achieve, and those points depends on different factors that are out there. Generally, for a lot of skills, the points required are 60. Sometimes for some skills where the requirements is less or the applicants are high, the points requirement is 65 or 70. But for most of the skills, the point requirement is 60. Now these points are given on the basis of age, qualification, work experience, English, and others. So if you are what you need to do is you will find a link in the description of the points test. Click on that link and you will find the details of each of these factors. Fill in your details and see how many points are you getting. So just a rough idea for age, if you are between 25 to 30, you'll get maximum points. I think those maximum points are 30 or 25. If you are 20 to 25, you'll get a bit less points. If you are more than 30, you'll get a bit less points as well. So 25 30 to 30 is the most favored age for the immigration according to the points. You'll get some points for your qualification. So if you are bachelor's or master's, you'll get 10 points, I believe, or somewhere around that. If you are if you have done PhD, I think you'll get 15 points, or yeah, I think 15 or 20. Have a look. Now work experience, if you have more than 3 years of work experience, you will get 5 or 10 points. If you have 7 years of work experience, you'll get, I think, 10 points or 15 points, something like that. You will need to have a look there as well. So by looking, you would be able to check your age, qualification, work experience, and some other factors that are not relevant for a lot of people. You will be able to calculate the points that you currently have. and you might have 45, 50 or 55 points generally. So now your English test would determine a lot of things, and I'll jump quickly to the English test, which is the third major important thing. So your English test score really matters a lot in calculating the points for Australian PR. And the way it works is that you can give 3 English tests. So you can give IELTS, you can give PT, or you can give TOEFL. I'll take you through the IELTS because IELTS is the standardized one. So if you have got 6 in each band in IELTS, you are eligible, but you get 0 points. If you have 7 in each, you get 10 points. And if you have got 8 in each band, when I say band, there are 4 parts of IELTS test: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. If you get 8 in all of those bands, you get 20 points. Now, which means English test is a big factor. So either you get 6 in each, 7 in each, or 8 in each in IELTS, or equivalent of that, and you will find those equivalent again in the link that I have provided below. There's a separate link for the English test equivalence, where you will be able to check scores for PTE and TOEFL. So if you suppose you had 45 points without IELTS test, and if you score 7 in each, your points will be 55 altogether. The minimum required are 60, so you will not be eligible for the points test. Sorry, for the PR. But if you get 8 in each in IELTS, you get 20 points, which means your points become 65, which means you are now eligible for the PR, and you are not only eligible for the PR, but you exceed the minimum points that are required, which means your English test is going to play a big role in your PR. So even if you had 50 points before the English test, if you get 10, you will get only 60, which is the minimum. But if you get 20 in an IELTS, you will get 70 points. That means you exceed the minimum number of points, and you have better chances of getting a PR, and you will be preferred over someone who has got 60 points. So 3 steps. First step is go and find out whether your occupation is listed in skilled occupation list. The second step is to go and check how many points do you have and how many points do you need for English. And the third is to actually start preparing for English test. And then you can register for English test. But before registering for English test, watch the step 2 video, which is assessment, which is extremely important to find out whether you are eligible for assessment or not. Because without assessment, your skill that you are claiming the PR for is not assessed and not evaluated as a part of PR, which means you wouldn't be eligible for the PR until you are right for your assessment. So start preparing for your IELTS. Know how many points do you need. Do you need 7 in each? Do you need 6 in each? Do you need 8 in each? And then prepare accordingly. Either appear for IELTS or PT or TOEFL. It's completely up to you. A lot of my friends, I appeared personally for IELTS. A lot of my friends appeared in PT, and they were able to achieve required score. But it's completely up to you of which test you want to give. I'll probably make a separate video for this at some stage. So that was all about eligibility, SOL, points test, and English test. In our next chapter, we are going to discuss the assessment, which is a very important part of skilled PR immigration. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.